horrible. The future looks bleak. Remember our childhood to get us through the week. We're getting re-enthused. Back to the past and the things we used. We all know that our pasts were great, escaping the things that today we hate. Getting re-enthused. Getting re-enthused. Getting re-enthused. Getting re-enthused.
Have we missed any? Doesn't feel like it's coming out. Oh, okay, that's a start and a select button, so that's fine. They can actually stay in there, I think. Oh, that was okay. Alright. Okay, so we've got the speaker, which can come out. So let's prise the speaker out. Always, if you can, grab by the plastic rather than the wires, because the wires will pop out given the opportunity. Let's see if we can prise this, hopefully not cutting it off in the process, or cutting my finger off, that would be nice as well. Lucky that wasn't too hard to get out because I've just pushed it back in. Alright, so let's try some tweezers. Now we don't want to damage this connector obviously because we kind of want sound. There we go. So that's the speaker out. There we go. We are free. Those buttons just kind of feel like they're going to be an issue later on. They just have that feel about them. We'll probably give this the opportunity to clean the inside of the screen as well, because it is a little bit fingerprinty and dirty, which is interesting because that's not on the outside. Okay, so there is the screen in all its glory. The screen has some screws which we have obviously already removed accidentally, which is great obviously. So that's just a big old grounding strip. So that can come out. That's good. That's the start and select board. Can we easily prise that out? No. You know what? You can stay there. Okay. So we just pull this by the wire because it doesn't actually matter if the backlight works or not, because it's no longer something we're going to be using. So once the backlight is out, then we can kind of do that. That's good. So there it is. There's the naked board. Now, where are our solder points? Oh, there's some mess there. We will have to give this a clean. You can see there's all sorts of grime there, which may or may not be something giving up. A sniff test. We will look into it. Right, so this tape here holds the screen in place, so we can kind of undo that. There we go. So we'll clean that off as well, just for niceness. Right, so this obviously is tacked in place there with that solder. We could remove that, or we could just cut the screen off, one of the two. I mean, we don't, there's probably no chance we can fix this screen. So, oh, well there you go, it just kind of peels off. So, wow. That was awesome. This is now screenless. It's now effectively one of those Mega Drives they made for aeroplanes, because it's basically the same technology. So, you can see the screen here. There's this little piece, this is the piece of plastic that I'd heard about. even smaller screws, so we will definitely need a smaller screwdriver for that, which we do have. Very good set, by the way. I can't remember where I bought it now, but it's exceptionally good set. It has a lot of different types of screw bit in it, and it has got me into machines that before I had no hope of getting into. Except game bit. No game bit. Great. Okay, so that should now lift out, and it does. So that can be handy. That's probably what we can use to. There we are. That's probably what we can use to separate the driver board from the. No, that can't be. I will check that's not conductive. Use my multimeter, but I'm pretty sure it won't be. Okay. All good. Let's find the points we need to solder. Alright, so this is one of them. Let's go to the microscope, to the magnifying glass. Not the microscope. The microscope is not currently functioning. So to the magnifying glass. Right, so we need to solder the video to this pin here. One thing we have to do is we need to put some electrical tape over where that screen was connected, because there is definitely going to be some stuff impacting on that otherwise. So we don't want anything electrical to touch something it shouldn't be, because if it creates a circuit somewhere where a circuit should not be, then it will not be happy, and if it is not happy, we will not be happy. So this, for instance, definitely was going to touch it, this copper strip here, which is some form of grounding thing. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the screen or not. I suspect it isn't. I think it might be a cartridge slot related thing. So we'll just put some electrical tape around it just to insulate it a bit. Not a problem. So I'm pretty sure that's where the cartridge slot goes, isn't it? Pretty sure. Almost certain. It's a little bit fiddly to get this back in. Ah, he says doing it first time for once. Oh no, hold on. That side's not in. There we go. So doing this allows us to have a cartridge and the batteries back in. Obviously you can use a power supply as well, but I don't have one at hand. Before we plug the power in, let's just move this board, because this board is definitely impacting upon our breakout board there for the screen. You do not want power to be going through it. It's doing that. So on goes that. Yeah, I entirely pushed it all the way back onto it again as I was saying that. This goes that way. Yeah. And then we turn it on. Oh, we have a screen. Hey! Looks pretty good as well. Not that you can see that particularly well up there, I don't think. Hello. Right. We know we got the points correct. Excellent. I was pretty sure I did, but it's always best to be certain. So we can try to remove the battery. Let's take the batteries out first, because if we accidentally do something which means that flex cable touches against something it shouldn't do, then You don't know what's going to happen, so best to be careful anyway. There's no point rushing this. None at all. Good. Good. Right. Positive. Now we need to work out how this goes back together. Or specifically in relation to this. So this is not quite as easy as it kind of seems, because this screen has to be utterly straight. Otherwise, obviously, we're going to get a weird end result. You know what? First of all, we're going to clean the inside of this screen. I won't make you watch this because it's just cleaning a screen, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to be that interested in cleaning a screen. I'm just going to use some alcohol and a bit of kitchen towel. Really, it's not a perfect solution, but now the good thing about alcohol for cleaning, especially in electrical circuits, is that it evaporates pretty quickly. Unlike water, which just kind of sits around for a while, it disappears, which means it doesn't have any time to rust anything, which is obviously important in circuits. Okay, so we need a glue gun. Okay, heat gun found. So what we're going to probably do first, not probably, what we're definitely going to do first is we'll just splash some glue on these points, just so that it doesn't fall apart. Heat up yet? Come on. Splash a bit of glue over that. This is just really to make sure that these points don't move around, don't break off, don't suddenly veer off and touch something important. So they won't be particularly neat, but they will exist, which is what we most care about. So yeah, this part, drop everything. This part is the hardest of the parts. So first of all, what way does that go? Oh, it obviously goes that way. Yeah, that's right, it goes that way. Okay, that's fine. We're good. Nothing wrong. Don't see here. Okay, so first of all, obviously, let's not forget to take off the film from the screen, because that would be slightly embarrassing. Try not to get our grubby fingers on the screen either. So now we just basically have to make sure that we line this up really well. Which is not actually going to be easy.